Hello, good evening. My name's Dylan, I live in Anglesey, and I'm put this video together because it's really a shout out to a guy called Sam Deeks who's down in Devon, and he runs a company, a business called Reloved Guitar Workshop. Google search it, go on YouTube. YouTube's the best actually because it takes you straight to Sam's videos, because he videos every single guitar he works on from beginning to end. 3-hour videos. If you're into guitars, it's well worth watching. He's a luthier, he's a engineer, he's a joiner, he's a musician. I've never met the guy. I owe him nothing, he owes me nothing, but I felt compelled to put this really short video together, and I hope it's going to be short because I can talk for Wales, and I often do, in the back of my garage anyway, because I came across Sam on YouTube, frustrated as a left-handed player that I couldn't find the guitar I wanted for the amount of money I wanted to spend. I don't believe it's fantastic if you can, and I'm sure if I had the money I would, but I'm not into buying 15, £2.5 guitars. I'm not a collector. I'm not a professional. I don't gig every week, week in, week out. What I needed was a reliable guitar to take into the studio environment with the occasional gig, and guitars that would motivate me to compose, because that's what I enjoy the most. I compose songs for myself, but more so other people now, and there are some really talented people around that I'm really lucky to work with. But in those bunch of talented people, I count Sam, because Sam has created 2 guitars for me from nothing, and they have enabled me to create music which people, I'm really lucky, people enjoy, and hopefully I'll do a lot more of it. But I just wanted to say, you know, if you've got a guitar that needs setting up, right-handed or left-handed, I'm a lefty and Sam's a righty, but he still sets up these guitars no matter which way, and he works for people. I mean, he gets guitars from all over the place, you know, Canada, I'm sure, overseas, and I've noticed as well of late, he's not just working on my level of guitars, he's working on high-end guitars as well, which again, you know, is a credit to the guy for what he does. So I messaged Sam today to tell him that I'd be sending him my red Strat. My red Strat is, after some time playing different guitars, the guitar which I like the most. I've got a bond with that guitar, and it's a guitar that I've put together similar to this one that Sam put together for me, but it's a red Strat. It looks like it's very similar to Mark Knopfler's Strat, and Mark Knopfler's he's my guitar hero. So I just associate with that guitar. I can't put it down, and it motivates me to write. So that guitar is going to Sam, and then I messaged Sam today to say, have you got space to work on my guitar? And Sam, as always, answers really quickly on Facebook and said, absolutely, he's really busy, but send it through and I'll see what I can do for you. And I can completely trust the guy. He looks after my kit as if it's his own. You know, he keeps the guitars in his own house. He'll send you pictures, look, the guitar's arrived, it's hanging up in the house. And then he does the video in his workshop from beginning to end, and he's very open and transparent about what he's doing, and you get your money's worth, absolutely. And he's very reasonable. I can't work out how he does it when you consider the amount of time and knowledge he puts into it as well. So this is the second guitar that Sam built for me from parts, and it wasn't a straightforward job. It wasn't a case of sticking this to this and just screwing it in. You had to re-drill and all kinds of stuff, and the joint in the neck is superb. There's no gaps at all, and it helps with sustain. So So I'm just putting it through a Laney amp with a bit of reverb. It just sounds amazing. Yeah, so it's a Fender Mexican neck, Indonesian Squire body, full thickness. It's got Fender USA internals, which I bought recently for it, but Sam insulated it all, checked all the wiring, put it all together, worked magic. He's an absolute wizard with necks. You know, he can, I've seen him unwarp things just by looking at it. Gotto tuners, Gotto string trees, and he's very particular about getting the nuts right as well. So I think what Sam does is the bit which the Fender guys spend time on that £1,000 guitar to get it to play like a £1,500 guitar. Sam does that to the guitars. So so this guitar, it just plays in tune across the entire neck. So Sam built this 12 months ago, over 12 months ago. I used it to record my first home recorded EP, and I needed to do my own so that I could learn the ropes of, you know, composing, recording, producing. And this guitar featured on all of the tracks and is actually pictured on the cover of the EP, which is on iTunes. So Sam created something that I could use. Now then, I'm just going to switch the noise down and swap guitars so I can show you the second guitar that Sam produced for me. This is over 2 years ago now, and there's a video. There are videos of both of these on Sam's YouTube channel. So this is a Reverend T-Bone Telecaster. It was in kit form. It was a kit guitar from Korea, or so that's how it was advertised. The neck was okay on it, not the best. Didn't look nice, but the guitar has a lot of sentimental value for me because it's the first guitar I tried to put together, and I've been through a lot with it. And this particular guitar's fallen out the back of the van, which is why it's got all these scratches and dents on it, and it's well worn. Guess what country I live in. It's just a really nice guitar all round. Sam put these Vanson locking tuners on it. Whoops, be careful, it'll smash the mobile phone lens. And I think it must be at least 2.5 years now when Sam did this one for me. And in that time, the only thing I've done is change the strings, which you need to, and I've adjusted the truss knot bolt by a quarter turn, and that was 3 months ago. I mean, I keep the guitar in the same environment, but we had that really cold weather. That wasn't 3 months ago, it was 6 weeks ago. It was when we had that massive snow. It was really cold in here, and the neck just changed, which is natural, isn't it? But then it all fell back exactly the way it was when he posted it to me. And again, so this is the sustain from this is just still going. There you go. So Sam took 70 quid the guitar basically. We spent a bit of money on it. I think I've spent 300 in total on it. That's with postage and everything. And he's turned it into something which competes with things way above. It punches way above its weight. Totally reliable. Every studio environment I've been in with it, it's played. It's never let me down. And it's all due to Sam Deeks and the Reloved Guitar Workshop. So I don't know Sam. He doesn't know me. We've never met. We